In summary, be mindful of this importance of preparing for Ramadan. If you fail to prepare, you must prepare to fail. Some of our teachers would mention that to us. So if you don't prepare for Ramadan now, then we would fail the test of Ramadan. And what would we tell this blessed month of Ramadan when it comes to us? How would we benefit from this great guest if we don't prepare to welcome it? And so be mindful of that preparation. Now in your homes, just as how you would prepare to welcome a special person who is coming to your home, prepare your home now to welcome Ramadan. And for the families in the home, we should get in the habit and the tradition of a Ramadan cleaning. That before Ramadan comes, we should clean our homes. We should clean out our rooms and let our homes and our rooms and so on be clean and be smelling nice and feel light. Try to do all of this to prepare for Ramadan. And then our clothing, just as how we would want to dress appropriately in beautiful clothing to welcome an important person who is coming to visit us, in the same way, prepare for Ramadan with perhaps with new clothing, to look beautiful, to smell beautiful, to feel beautiful, to welcome this guest of Ramadan. And inside of our homes, maybe to put up signs in our homes, to dress up our homes and decorate our homes with welcome to Ramadan signs, marhaban, ya Ramadan, and so on. And out of our homes now, we should decorate our homes. Let it look different. Let it be different. Decorate our homes so that other Muslims and our non-Muslim neighbors and so on would see some change in the way our homes are looking. Maybe to put some lights out outside of our homes that we would light up at night. It looks bright. And when our neighbors ask us about that, we would say it's because it's Ramadan. We're doing this for Ramadan, and then even more for Eid al-Fitr, to prepare for this blessed month of Ramadan. And this message that you're receiving today, pass it on to your relatives and your friends so that they can also prepare for Ramadan. And if we all do this, then our entire communities would be preparing for the blessed month of Ramadan, and we'll be able to welcome Ramadan in an amazing way, and we'll be able to benefit from the great blessings of Ramadan. And our dua is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would bless you and bless your entire families in this month of Ramadan, and grant us the mercy and the forgiveness and freedom from hellfire in this blessed month of Ramadan. The Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam once ascended his mimbar, and as he ascended each of the 3 steps of his mimbar, he said Ameen. And when he finished his khutbah and he came down from the mimbar, the Sahabas asked him, Ya Rasulullah, we noticed that you did something now that you haven't done before. We never noticed you doing this before. That you ascended each of the 3 steps of a mimbar and you said Ameen. And then the Prophet ﷺ says that Jibreel alayhi, the angel Gabriel, came to him and told him something, and he said Ameen, in agreement to what Jibreel alayhi said. And one of the 3 things that the angel Jibreel told the Prophet ﷺ is that, woe be unto that person, unfortunate indeed is that person who is alive during the month of Ramadan but doesn't gain freedom from hellfire. And the Prophet said Ameen. Yes, he agreed to it. Yes, unfortunate indeed is that person who is alive during Ramadan and doesn't gain freedom from hellfire. Because Ramadan offers us that opportunity. Ramadan offers us that opportunity to gain freedom from hellfire. This is the promise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never goes against His promise. He wants to grant us freedom from hellfire. And He tells us what we need to do. And so this is a great opportunity that is coming to us in this blessed month of Ramadan. But we need to make use of this opportunity. We need to make use of this opportunity. There are many opportunities that sometimes come to us in life, and if we don't grab hold of that opportunity, we lose it. And we're the ones to lose. And so if we don't prepare for Ramadan and treat it in this special way, we would not be able to grab hold of the opportunity that Ramadan presents to us. And that's what we need to do. Yes, so the Prophet said, unfortunate indeed is that person who is alive during the blessed month of Ramadan and does not gain freedom from hellfire. And that, I tell you, is the great najat, the great salvation. That is the great success for our entire existence, to gain freedom from hellfire. If we gain everything else in this dunya, but we are thrown into hellfire, we would not have gained anything. But if we lose the things of this dunya, but we are saved from hellfire and put into Jannah, then we have gained truly. فَمَنْ زُحْزِحَ عَنِ النَّارِ وَأُدْخِلَ الْجَنَّةِ فَقَدْ فَازَ وَمَا الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا إِلَّا مَتَاعُ الْغُرُورِ. فَمَنْ زُحْزِحَ عَنِ النَّارِ, the one who is taken away from the fire of hell, who is saved from the fire of hell. And zuhziha, it's as if that person is on the brink of falling into hellfire, and then they're pulled back. Ala shafa hufratin min an-nar, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran. Just one step away from falling into the fire of hell, and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saves us, takes us out from there. فَمَنْ زُحْزِحَ عَنِ النَّارِ, that is the one who has truly gained salvation. And Ramadan offers us the opportunity to gain this freedom from hellfire. But we need to ask ourselves, how much we really want this freedom from hellfire? How much we value this reward of the freedom from hellfire from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? How much we value this? The Sahabas valued it with all their life. Yes, with their entire existence. And so they lived for that. They lived for that. They would always ask the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, Ya Rasulullah, tell me what I can do that would save me from hellfire. And in Surah As-Saf, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions this. They would go to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam asking, Ya Rasulullah, tell me what I can do that would save me from the fire of hell. And every night when the Prophet alayhi salatu wasallam would get up for tahajjud, the words he would recite as he praised Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, An-naru haqq, An-naru haqq. The fire of hell is reality, it is the truth. It is real. It is not a figment of one's imagination. It's real. And so they had this closeness to its reality, and so they lived their lives accordingly to gain this freedom from hellfire. And Ramadan offers us that the greatest opportunity for freedom from hellfire. But we need to prepare for Ramadan. And so be mindful of the things that we have to do, and be mindful of the things that we should avoid from now as we prepare for this blessed month of Ramadan. And our fervent dua is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bless all of us with His choicest blessings in this month of Ramadan, and turn to us with grace and bounty and ni'mah, and help us and strengthen us to worship Him in a way which is pleasing and acceptable to Him. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us from the fire of hell and bless all of us with Jannah. آمين يا رب العالمين. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.